Hi, good evening. I'm Bindya from New Delhi, India, and I'm very happy to be here at Golden Truth and feel lucky to have connected to Sameera. And it's a pleasure to meet you virtually, Sameera. Welcome.
Yes, thank you, Bindia. It's a pleasure. I'm halfway around the world here in Toronto, Canada. So it's early morning here, and I'm excited to be part of this challenge. It's amazing to be able to connect to amazing people all over the world. So, yeah, that's where I am. So tell me a little bit, Bindia. I guess you have this is your book here that you have.
Yes, this is my book. I'm a
Oh wow, I love
writer.
the cover.
Yes,
Okay,
this is my first book. I'm a writer.
wonderful.
This
Okay,
is a poetography ensemble, which I did with my sister, who's a photographer. And
okay.
I write poems, so we did this book together. So it's a black and white volume where we have touched various topics. It's a journey. So I've written articles and various short stories in different publications all over the world and in India. And I would like to know a little more about your work. I believe you're doing some very interesting work. Please share something about yourself, more
Yes.
about your work. Yeah.
Yes, well, my background is in healthcare, and I've had some business and finance roles in the last few years, and I'm just accumulating all of my experience now into developing health coaching, in particular, integrative health coaching, which talks about all the different health paradigms of us, including, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health, how it all interconnect. And it's really important to understand our own self. And really, the more we understand and go deeper within, introspect, we can really come to our own light, which is really important. And that is something that we can help with the rest of people around us. And I think it's really amazing because, this image that you have is just like, understanding, being aligned within, which allows us to be guided on our journey of life. So, mhm.
Really, really, because there is so much happening in the world, and especially India is facing huge challenges. So it's a challenge every day to keep yourself positive, to keep myself positive. At the same time supporting, helping people, working from home, and to keep myself positive. So one really has to connect to the light within in order to transmit a little bit
Yes.
of positive hope to everyone around. I wonder if
Yeah.
you read my article which I had sent you.
Yes, I did have a chance to read that, and that actually sparked in me that there's so many things that one is blind to. And I thought, like, what is it? What are the factors that make a person like this? What inspired you? Go ahead.
I think there's so much of denial. We are
Hmm.
so afraid. There's so much of fear. The fear of the unknown grips us,
Hmm.
and we go into this denial mode and we are unable to process reality. And because we do not accept it, we are not able to deal with it. In fact, that article I've written now, it was published like yesterday, because this whole thing is about being so insulated. Those who are fine are insulated and are finding it difficult to support others, which is adding to the angst that we are all facing at this tragic moment. But then again, it is a journey. It's one phase in our life which we will overcome. And in fact, I would like you to share with me, how do you feel in this current scenario one can help people to come out with some light, some hope in this present scene.
Well, I guess basically the main thing is to, as you said, to accept and to be kind of having more understanding. Like the first step is acknowledgement that, your emotions, your mental well-being, they have an important part of you, because what happens is if we don't, because we're being, suppressing, oppressing, all of these different things to just keep together, this is also affecting us in our physical body too. So before that happens, having more self-care practices daily that we can engage in to keep our physical body in a higher vibration, and again, just by practicing self-care, it's self-love, that's going to help your body be at a higher immune system and then deal with all these things. Of course, we're going to have an opportunity to pass, but it's going to prevent that, because a lot of times it's, people are in depression or anxiety. There's a lot of stigmas, but we need to understand that that happens to everyone. It's a state of being. So, that kind of thing, more attention on these things can be done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was going to ask you now, how, like when you were, publishing this book, etc., how did you feel in terms of the inspiration? Like, what did you think that this would help? Why do you think this book would help others? Do you think, I mean, I love the cover. I'm just excited from the cover. So,
Yes, because this is the cover of a woman dancing and,
yes, yes.
showing her,
It's, yeah.
traumas and healing from them, and then moving on, to stand up tall once again.
Yes.
So this is also a journey. This is my journey. And I was asking myself the same question, that why should I put it out, into the world?
Mhm.
But then as I was writing and writing, and I was thinking and writing, because this I realized one thing, that it's not me or you alone. I wanted to put this out finally in the spirit of shared humanism, because
Mhm.
ultimately we all struggle. We all have our
Yes.
dreams. We all go into depression. But the dream keeper is the person who, nurtures the dream in spite of the difficult times, who takes help, because there's a lot of help available, but one has to
Mhm.
reach out and come out of it and take help. And then who moves on to fulfill his dreams by taking action. So I had
Yes.
to, and it was very cathartic experience for me, and I felt very liberated after I put it out. But yes, I was a bit scared also what the reaction would be.
Yes, yes. No, honestly, it's just connecting to stuff that, my journey as well, like, having all my experiences, etc. Because you have to really be in self-love and understand from that, you have to be empathetic, compassionate, and understanding for oneself to be able to keep going and have that positive attitude, the mindset. Mindset is really important, but also tap into our own divine feminine presence, which is lost. We need to kind of do that, because so many people, they're coming from a place of fear and you don't know, and so you have to kind of reduce the judgments, understand for yourself, others, everyone's. We need to also operate from a place of love, and that's what we are. We're nurturers. We're, that's the first sign. We have so much responsibility that way, but when we operate from that, we have so much power to change and transform. So it's just so beautiful. It's so amazing to be able to connect with women around the world, because, empowered women empower women around the world, and that's what we need to be. And so I'm so happy to be in your presence and know more from you.
It's wonderful, really, and I remember when we were in the session yesterday or day before yesterday with Tahira, and
Yes.
she had mentioned those two words. So I remember your word was, what was it? You come
Re-
again,
uh,
and then I'll share
release,
something.
releasing light.
Releasing light. Yes, your word
Yes.
was releasing light. So in fact, there is a beautiful poem I have which says the golden ratio, and which talks about this, and we says, into the light we are born, into the light we disappear. The journey on this earth is that of shared humanity. So I'll stop after reading these four, because this is so connected with your two golden truths about light. And for me, the golden truths which came out was also a learning, is transformation and freedom. Because I truly feel, like you said, we come from a place of love, and we have to nurture that and take care to bring that out. So transformation within, I think, leads to a lot of freedom. It gives us the
Yeah.
freedom to, go beyond our hurt and angst, and to work for the larger good. So I would really like to
Mhm.
connect more, to know more in detail about you. But for probably we'll do another session, and maybe I can call some more people, and we can, collaborate a little
Yeah.
more in detail. And but for now, it was really wonderful to connect with you, Sameera. What would you like to
Yeah.
say?
I would just say that it's been amazing. It's just amazing how, we're connecting virtually and there's so many people online, but the world is so accessible to us, although we're all isolated,
Yes,
we're
yes,
staying
yes,
positive,
yes,
but there's so much more that we can do collaboratively.
yes,
And bring light to so many people here who are
Yes.
just, kind of lost, etc. So definitely, I definitely will collaborate and do something with you. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. And we were able to record this video and learning so much from Melanie and Tahira and everybody at the
Yes,
uh,
they're amazing.
coaching doors. Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much. All right. For now, I think we'll end here and look forward to connecting once again. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.